Well, it's a beautiful, cool autumn day here in Colorado, and I figured it'd be a great opportunity for me to talk to you about this Cannae Pro Gear Performance Half Zip or Pullover. And what we're looking at today, and what I just want to kind of talk to you about, because it's an item of clothing that I've actually really impressed with. I was kind of 50-50 when I saw it. When Cannae Gear contacted me and they said, hey, we got this pullover as well as a pack. Would you be interested? I said, yeah, let's give it a shot. But I got to tell you that they really executed some things that I look for in my clothing very well, and have really performed in such a way that I'm very, very happy and can recommend to you this item if you're looking for a half zip that's really active and has some very minimalistic tactical features, but doesn't scream tactical when you walk into the grocery store. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this half zip or pullover has to offer. So we'll talk about a couple things right out of the gate. This being a half zip, basically it's going to go right to my sternum, is the entire length of this zipper. They've covered the zipper really well, so it's not going to bite into my beard or your neck or anything like that. There's a little blockage, YKK zipper, which is fantastic. And actually it doesn't choke me out like most like turtleneck style, whatever, these type of style of jackets, where you would zip it all the way up and it's tight around your neck. It's not choking me out and rubbing anywhere that would irritate me. I could actually wear this all day like this and it wouldn't bother me. Now, usually, I would wear it about halfway down like that. Does really good job. The collar is, really cut well. It's just a well-cut jacket, as well as the materials. Now this is a breathable poly, cotton mix mesh. I'll have, the actual specs on what percentages of materials below. But it's a good blend. Right now it's about 55 to 60 degrees out today. The wind's blowing pretty good, so it's cool out, particularly if you're in the shade, or anything like that. And I'm very warm and comfortable. I'm not starting to sweat or anything like that. And it's got really good mobility. Awesome, it doesn't feel constricting or tight without being overly baggy at the same time. And I love the overall cut and design that they decided to go with. Because again, with clothing, I'm very picky, so I was really concerned when this was coming to me, oh man, am I gonna go like, pfft? But actually, boom, I'm loving it. Two other things real quick for you is that whatever material and the mixture and the blend that they're doing really helps to alleviate stains. I'm not the cleanliest person. I tend to spill coffee and just different stuff on me. I've already had a few stains on this, and I can just pour some water on it, rub it, and it's gone. I love it. I even got like a little bit of chocolate from something, I have no idea what, and I just poured it on there, rubbed it off right before I shot this, and bam, totally gone. No stain, no issue, no residue left over, so that's awesome. The other thing to note is there's only black right now when I'm looking on the website, when I talked with them. So I would love to, hopefully that, they kind of take off in this realm, and I'd love to see some other colors, maybe like a wolf gray, obviously a coyote for you guys and all, that like that, the more tactical feel. If you do want to just use this as like a range day half zip or pullover, the olive green, maybe navy, a few other options like that would be great down the line to see, particularly that wolf gray. Not a lot of companies are doing wolf gray for their clothing lines, and I'd love to see an option for that, and probably would pick one of those up right away. So the chest pocket is attached on the same side as the logo, and the logo doesn't, scream tactical either, which is really cool. And we do have YKK zippers. Every single zipper is YKK. And we do have this pull down right here. And then hopefully I'm not bumping the mic too much. And then you got that, pocket that's a decent size, again, wallet, something like that, an ID patch, whatever you may, or not, an ID badge, would fit perfectly in there for just quick grab and go items. For the chest pocket, so this is one of the cool aspects, and really the only aspect that makes this half zip or pullover even semi-tactical, and it's so low profile you don't really notice it, are the panels of Velcro that you're going to have on either shoulder. So I have one on this side and then one on the other shoulder as well, or on the other upper arm area. And what I like about this, not only can I sport, my logo today, but the fact that they really did the stitching well. I hope you guys can see that in the light, but they really did a great job. A lot of companies that I've seen in the past, they just take a panel of Velcro that you can buy from anywhere, a hook and loop piece, bam, they slap it on, they run a couple stitches, you're good to go. And you can see all the little tabs kind of flapping around, just looks goofy and cheap. This is really well stitched, and I think, again, helps with that kind of low profile look. So unless you get up really close, you can't even tell that I have Velcro on the shoulders, and extremely well stitched there. And then on the left arm, you will have this hidden pocket right here that is about the same exact dimensions as the Velcro panel itself. You know, so you could put your wallet, you could put an ID card, maybe you have to have, you know, ID for work or whatever. You pull it out, boom, you put it on your patch right here. And then when you get off work, bam, you tear it off and just stick it back in. So there's options for that, but that's what the arms offer, as well as the 2 Velcro panels on either side of the arm. So I love this feature as well. You know, if I'm wearing gloves, or this is an item that I'm going to be wearing layered underneath a heavier jacket, particularly those of you that have to do multi-layers here in the Rockies, we got to do that on a regular basis, you know, so I may be wearing this for most of the day, and then, you know, evening comes and bam, I got to put on another layer. So to have that really good, well stitched out thumb hole right there, and then to have that kind of elastic around the wrist really helps with that. And then if you're not needing it, which most of the time I wouldn't wear it like that unless I'm wearing it underneath something or I have gloves on, boom, you're good to go, and it fits great, no real issues at all. And I really like that little bit of elastic, and then the thumb holes is a cool little touch. So the 2 other pockets that they offer you are pull down, not pull up zippers, which is really good. And they're going to give you a large pocket, as you can see there, on either side of the half zip. You can see I have my mic rocking in the other one there, but work really well. And then when you're not using them, boom, they zip right up, and you don't even know that there's that pocket there. You know, some half zips and, you know, these type of lightweight jackets, if you will, when you sit down, you know, they really bulge out. They're you know, you see the seam, all that type of stuff. None of that with this design. So I want to intro into the length here. Now they call this the hip length, is the way that this is cut. Now I usually wear a size large, and that's what I requested. That's what they sent me, and it fits phenomenal. Fantastic, not baggy, which I was a little concerned about as well. Not too tight either, so you don't feel like, you know, you're restricted in any way. You have full range of motion, but I love the length. You know, it's not so low that it, you know, begins to cover like the crotch area, and then it looks like you're like a 60s go-go dancer or something like that, you know, but at the same time is long enough to conceal, particularly those of you who conceal carry, firearms, your mags, you know, different things like that. If there's a lot of stuff you're carrying on your belt, it's very, you know, I'm carrying my gun right now, conceal carry, and it's very concealable. It just works really well, you know, covers me in a good way. And I really, really like the length that they decided to go with on this model, as well as just the cut just feels good, not baggy, not too slim, and show off anything that you're carrying. It's just that perfect balance, I think, for this particular cut and design. Price on this pullover is really reasonable. You know, a lot of companies, if you were to look at this style with this material, you know, you could easily pay $80 to $100, you know, no problem. But we'll have links below, not only to Amazon, but also to their site. And this, depending on size, will run you anywhere between $65 and $75, which is awesome for the material that we're getting, the layout, the functionality of this. You know, I think is a perfect blend of active wear and, you know, tactical wear in a very unobtrusive, gray man, low profile system that I really enjoy. So a great price and very competitive than with what else is out there on the market, not just from, you know, other tactical companies like 511 that do apparel, or First Tactical, or some of those other companies, but also competitive, you know, with like Nike and Under Armour and those type of things. But you're getting some features that those other companies won't offer you. Well, folks, there you have it. I hope that this item has shown you what Cannae Gear is producing, and this company that I've only recently discovered. So far, the layout of the designs, not only in their packs, but also in their clothing, from what I'm seeing, is not only hitting a good price point, good materials, but good layout. And when you have that combination, it's hard to go wrong. So go ahead, check them out if you like this and you're in the market, you know, for a half zip or a pullover that has some of the properties that we looked at today. I don't think you can go wrong, and I can easily recommend it to you because I'm very happy with it and very pleased with its performance. And you'll probably see it in other videos down the line that I'm just shooting random stuff, because it is going to be integrated into one of my just daily systems of, you know, the cooler weather wear. So as always, thank you so much for coming over here, checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. That always helps when you guys do that. And, you know, like the video. And if you like what you see here, we're putting out content every single week, new content. So please subscribe. And as always, remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.